this is the same photographer who did the one that I just showed you in the book of Moon over Victor Lake. And I love this one. This actually is a color photograph, but I call it Misty Mountain. And to me it has an Ansel Adams feel. I don't know if you get that. And then you can actually see, here's the mountain right here. So I just love the textures and the way it has the layers in it. Because Grand Cache is, it's beautiful country, but it's got its own unique feel to it. So that's what I've tried to capture on the pictures. And this is another photographer. As I say, I'm very, very lucky, very grateful that there's a lot of photographers who've contributed to my project. And this is a rainbow. We get lots of rainbows in Grand Cache. So this is coming into Grand Cache, and the mountains, this one is called Mount Russell, and this long one here is called Mount Maudsley. It's looking into Wilmore Wilderness Park, which we're right adjacent next door to. This picture I took from the tourism center on the top deck. Have you been in the tourism center at all? No. No? No. So next time you come into town, look on the right hand side, red roof building. You get a fantastic view from up on the top floor. And the Tibetans have a belief system that when someone dies, a rainbow will appear. It's like the spirit is leaving and it's saying goodbye. So actually the day that I took this, my nephew had just sadly passed away. He actually OD'd. So I just had a strong feeling of Craig being around, and I went up onto the top deck, and I looked out the window and I couldn't believe it. There was this beautiful rainbow. So I kind of figured, it felt to me like it was Craig saying goodbye. And so this is another mountain that's in town, and that's going up to Mount Stern. Again, another rainbow looking into Wilmore Wilderness. This is called Hayden's Ridge, and then beyond it is Persimmon Range, which is more closer to Jasper National Park border. Now this is really interesting. This happened last summer. In July, it was an extremely hot day. Now I've only heard of this happening usually during the winter. It's a sun's halo, or they call it a sun dog. Or you know, in the winter at nighttime, or a moon dog, you'll get, when it's extremely cold, you get the ice crystals and the light refract, and you get this halo effect. But this was in the middle of the day, and I was sitting with a friend, actually it was Margaret Abraham, sitting with a friend in the downtown area, and I noticed people kept sort of looking up, and I thought, what the heck are they looking at? So I looked up and I couldn't believe it, like there it was right above our head. And to me it felt just like an eye. It was, and it was almost like a black hole feel, that this was really, really dark. And so it almost felt like there was a hole there. And then of course this is just probably sun refracting off the lens. But to me I thought, you know, if you use your imagination, because this is what we're doing today, right? We're mixing fact and fantasy here, just for fun, is, you know, you can think, ooh, there's a UFO, you know, or a ghostie or something. So that was really cool. And then this was another one because I tried to screen my lens from the direct rays of the sun. So I was sitting underneath a patio. But there again, you get a better feel of the light, you know, the actual spectrum there.
So is this the same sundog?
It's the same sundog, yeah.
It almost looks like a planet.
It does, doesn't it?
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it's amazing. As I say, you just really have to open your awareness living there, and you see the most amazing things. Now there's a winter dog, sun dog, and again taken from the tourism center. It's looking again across to Mount Stern, and it was just there. Literally, it wasn't touching the ground or going up into the sky. It was just boing, right there. So I was lucky to get a picture of it.